Hey. All right, on this tip, I just applied the genre base and I cured for 30 seconds. And now I'm going to use the baby pink fiber gel. Create a dollop. Work it up to where the cuticle would be by pillowing it around. Okay, once you get it from side to side, then it's workable. Gel goes where gel is, and so once you pillow this down, you will see that using that base underneath is going to allow that to just self-level out the way it needs to. You could guide it down the sides or use a, excuse me, like a dotting tool or a liner brush. And then you wait and allow it to self-level. Excuse me. Some people I find are not waiting for it to self-level, and so therefore they're having to finish file. And what's nice is if you just give it just some time, look at that beautiful finish. Okay, so once you have it where you want it, then you can cure. So what you can do is you could do 1 or 2 nails at a time from hand to hand. I tend to, if you work rather quickly, you can do all 5 and then cure, but sometimes it's nice to just wait, be patient. It's worth it because if you're finished filing, that's going to add maybe another 10 to 15 minutes to the service. As if you are just patient for a couple of minutes, you don't have to add that extra time. So that's one of the ways that you can kind of save time. The fiber gel, you can continue to fill with it. You can use it as a full set. You can layer it. So let's say you're doing an extension. You could maybe do 1 hefty layer or 2 thinner layers like what I just showed you. It cures for 30 seconds, so it's really nice because it's just a quick cure. But it's beautiful. And that one's baby pink, so it has that perfect little soft pink to it. So yesterday I posted a picture of an ombre fade, like a French twist. And the colors that I used were Utopia and Awakening, Flourishing. And when you fade them together, you're gonna get that automatic purple in the center. So she asked how I did it. So I was just gonna come on and show you. The French twist means that I kind of angled it off from the side rather than a traditional French. And then you're going to slightly overlap the two, which is going to naturally give you that purple, and just work it back and forth. Okay, so there's the first coat. How easy is that, right? Okay, and then I'm going to cure that. I never flash cure unless I'm doing like a 5-second cure for burnishing in chrome. I always do a full cure, and these are at 30 seconds. How are you guys doing today? So Facebook has changed. This video will be deleted in 30 days. So what I've been doing is uploading them up to YouTube, and then I'll share back over that YouTube link. So you'll start to see this group change, but that's the only way I know of to be able to keep the nail art tutorials in here. Okay, so this time I'm going to come in with that pink first and overlap it over. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want that glitter up on top of my pink. Okay. And Utopia is fun. It has that little bit of a reflective glitter in it. And then just work it back and forth to fade it. There you go. So I only use 2 colors for this. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so cure that for 30 seconds. Okay, now I'm going to come in with Dove. And now this is the Awakening. You're going to need a line brush. This is the 8mm line brush. A fine dotting tool. I like to use my tabletop to put just a little bit of dollop on there and work off of my table. Let's work it like this. Okay, so prime your brush. Work it around till you get a fine, even coat all the way around. I anchor myself with my little finger, and then get your point of contact, and then just using the very tip to get that really fine line. And just create the outline of our French. Okay. Then using the little dotting tool, we're going to create little dot daisies. And then drag them in slightly to create a petaled effect. And we're going to give the illusion of them. So like this one's going to be a portion of one, and then this one will be a portion of one. Okay. And then add little polka dots in between to fill that in. Yes, just simple. Then you can take your dotting tool. Oops, let me get some more on there. And if you want to, you can add additional design to it. So just a fun little spring design that's simple and quick to do. Okay, then you're going to cure that for the 30 seconds. If you want to go like the good, better, best, you could add in centers to the flowers, add a little bit of extra glitter accents. Being that I used Utopia and the Flourishing, they have shimmer and glitter to them. So I'm going to use a gloss top coat. You could use a matte, but it is going to take a little bit of the shimmer effect. But it's simple. This is easy. And I think when it comes to doing nail art, sometimes we overthink some of the pictures that we see. But I just used the two colors to create that fade. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm going to come in with my genre top coat. Put the bulk down first. Fan out the bristles to the cuticle, push that up slightly, and then drag it all the way down. And then from one side, back over to the other. And then again, just wait for a little bit for it to self-level. Now you have artwork on here. So if you wanted a seamless look, you would turn the person's nail upside down so that gravity would help pull that down so that you can get that different look. Being that we have artwork on half of it and dots, sometimes what will happen is you'll see a little bit of a raised area where your art is, and that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with that. So it kind of depends what look you're going for, but it's really nice to be able to use the gravity to get a little bit more of a light line in there. And then when you're happy with where it's at, then you cure that for 30 seconds. That is a non-wipe top coat, so when it comes out, it is done. All right, so if you recreate this, tag me, I want to see. Yeah, and have fun. All right, thank you guys. Have a good day.